We think about managing critical assets across their entire life cycle. These are capital-intensive assets that tie up a lot of cash flow for our customers. So we want to optimise that asset from the way it's procured, the way it's operated, the way it's maintained, and then the way it's retired or replaced. By thinking across the asset life cycle and developing solutions that play with each other, they integrate, we see our customers getting the most value from their investment in technology.
Enterprise asset management incorporates the total life cycle of asset management. And to kick that process off, it started usually with planning and design. And it's arguably the most important because folks in those roles need to take into consideration legislative changes, budgeting sources, changes in customer needs or in infrastructure needs.
Getting the buy or build stage right is critical for the asset's performance, but also the business's performance over the long term. When you make a decision about an asset and whether to buy or build, you're looking at results that actually go from 5 to 50 years. And so making the right decision is absolutely critical.
Operating accounts for over 60% of an asset's life cycle value. With billions of dollars of assets out there that need to operate for 20, 30 or even 40 years, that's where the massive opportunity lies.
Predictive maintenance is about moving from a traditional reactive maintenance program to a data-driven proactive approach whereby asset or equipment failures are identified before they occur. The reactive maintenance is 3 to 5 times more expensive than predictive maintenance. So we deem predictive maintenance to be a force multiplier where you can increase the utility of the asset and reduce significantly the costs of your assets over their lifetime.
The end of life cycle of an asset is just as important as the beginning because ultimately it's about pulling together practices and procedures to help Omega customers optimise asset procurement and the health and availability of the system, which leads to customer uptime.
This means that we don't just understand how assets work, we also understand how our customers' businesses work. And by supporting the entire life cycle, our companies are able to deliver strategic, not just transactional value. And this is why customers stay with us for decades and why sellers join Omegro.
At Omegro, we believe that we're able to join the dots. We can drive enterprise value across the asset lifecycle from procurement to disposal and everything in between. Joining Omegro, we can help you integrate with other aspects of the asset lifecycle to drive real customer value, and we'd love you to join us.